it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England, here to talk about crochet, little bit of Vlogmas and a lovely surprise package I got this week. So I'm just going to have a drink. I've left the door to again because Shirley's been threatening to come down again. So you never know, one day she might come and join us. Right, so I've finished the mouse. Now, this is the Molly the Mouse from Wee Woolly Wonderfuls. And it's that pattern there, which I bought when I was at Black Sheep Wools. Now, I've done the girl one, I've done her a dress, and I've not made her a Christmas mouse. I've given her a blue dress so that she can be any time of the year. So this is the finished mouse. Like I say, I did a cheat's tail. I was a bit lazy and I just did my, so many chains and then came along back. So I did cheat a little bit there. Now the dress is way too big. The straps are too long and the waistband that I did for it is too big. And this is after taking out a number of stitches. So I have tried to get it right. So what I did was with the dress is supposed to be just straps over the shoulder and attach at the back. So I undid it. I put a row at the top, reducing every other stitch to try and make it a bit smaller. It's still too big. So it's serious size issues here. It's not, I've checked and double checked, it's not supposed to be done in a different size hook. So I don't know what the problem's been, but all the clothes that I've tried to do have been too big. So instead of redoing the straps, when I was messing with it, I noticed that you could curve them round and make like a trim. So that's what I've done. I don't know whether you think that looks okay. I mean, the dress is seriously still too big. I'm sort of like not bothered though. I don't think I'm going to bother with a waistband. I think she's fine as she is. So what I've used for this one is it's all no, it's not all. Sorry, I'm going to say it was all Serdan happy cotton, but it isn't. So the body is in Serdan happy cotton in shower. The dress is Serdan happy cotton in princess. The ears are Stylecraft Naturals bamboo and cotton mix, which, like I said, I don't have a colour for this because I bought them from the mill sale, but it's a nice fine. It goes together with using it with my happy cotton DK, and I just used a tiny bit of black, which is licorice, just to give the eyelashes, and she's got 6mm eyes. Used my 2.75mm hook throughout the project. So I mean, what do you think? Do you think she passes as she is, or would you try and make this smaller? What do you think? Personally, I'm happy to go with it just like a smock dress, really. But yeah, I mean, I'm still pleased with it. She's okay. She's fine. But I just don't know why the clothing is so much bigger. And like I say, I have looked through the pattern and I can't see anything to say it should be a smaller hook, but that's what it's seeming to me. Yeah, you see it's saying here. I mean, they are using Aran in this one, so they're saying a 3.5mm crochet hook. So they're using the same one throughout, which is what I was doing. It's just odd that the clothing's a lot bigger than the body. But either that or my tension reduces when I'm doing clothing type items. But even that doesn't account for how much bigger this was. It is very, very big. I like the straps were almost double the length they should be, really. But anyway, I think she looks pretty with a little neckline she's got now. So that's fine. So yes, that's that one done. and it'll just go in my stash either as giveaways or whatever. I'm going to show you this that my friend Pearl, I introduced you to Pearl when we went to Sunnybank Mill on Friday. She gave me this pussycat. It's in a slate for my birthday, so I need to find somewhere to hang this one up. I think it's so pretty. Look at the colours on there. It's really lovely. So she also bought me some witch's bells, which I hang around at the front door. You know, it's to keep off evil spirits. I won't explain why I need to do. Anyway, one of the other things I've got, no, honestly, I'm joking. The other thing, a present came from Caroline for the Love of Crochet for my birthday. I don't know if you know, but we've been exchanging gifts for a little while now, so I knew she was sending something, but it's taken its time to get here, but it has got here. I've got a lovely tin with Santa on, and it says stay cosy, and then there's like be jolly, ho ho ho, things like that around the edges. Now this one I will probably, for the moment, because I haven't got a huge amount of Christmas embellishments, I'm sure it'll grow over the years, but I'm gonna put what I have got in this tin, because obviously with it being a Santa tin. Now she sent me a lovely card. There we go. I won't read the message because it's personal to me, but how beautiful is that? It's by mouth and foot painting artists. Obviously we have that in the UK too, and it's so beautiful. I'll put it in my mementos book. I've got a tape measure, a pussycat tape measure. You can never have too many tape measures. I've got some charms, which aren't just for Christmas. There's a bear, Once Upon a Time book, which is lovely, some daisies, some apple trees and a little castle. So I'll find a lovely project to put them on, I'm sure. I think she sent similar to our friend Cassandra at Craftably Ever After. Very pretty. And also, finally, a beautiful little pussycat ornament. She's wearing a bow, so I'm going to, that will go amongst my little trinkets I have around the house. Might even go in this one because I've got a couple of teddy bears in there, which my mum bought me. I'll find somewhere. I've got pussycats in the other corner cabinet. She might go with those. But how lovely is that? And it's ginger puddy cat, just like my tagline. So yeah, love those. Now I've got one more thing to show you. No, I've got a couple of things actually. I bought this yesterday. It's not in the sale yet, but I just saw it and it was only something like £1.50, and I got it at Home Bargains, and it's like a 12-inch wreath. I don't want it for this year, but I just thought I'll get it and have it in, because I think instead of, like, you know, it'd give me an alternative to do a wreath without putting crochet round it, or you know, wrapping yarn round like I did with my last one. So I might I just thought I could add some nice things to that, and it's big enough, isn't it, to put something. I like the idea that I did with the one that has the robin in the middle, of having something hanging down the centre. I love that idea. So that's to get my thinking cap on for next Christmas, really, and see what I can do with that one. So, I mean, I'm sure some of you have used these before. I haven't done anything like this since, no, I don't think I have actually. I think we're meant to do some at some, yeah, we did, we're meant to do some of this at the Women's Institute, but I didn't get involved with that one. But anyway, looks okay. I've also, what else have I got? Oh yes, here we go. You know, I'm going to do the cardigan. I'll show you the picture again. It was done by, if you remember, I said that I'd wanted to do one, but I'd seen in particular this pattern as worn by the lovely Jeanette at Crafty Cleggs Creations when she met up with Karen from Stitches and Jacks, and I think it was Dawn from Dawn's Day, or what else does she, is it Dawn's Woven Almanac is her other channel. So yeah, and I wanted to do it. I thought it looked absolutely lovely. But the idea is to utilise some yarn that I bought at the Stylecraft mill sale. I was going to go with, if you remember, that I had thought of the Stylecraft batik squirrels in bright colours. Now, I still love that, but then I thought, no, that would make a nice spring cardigan rather than doing something for this winter. So when I was at that mill sale, when I bought that lot, I also bought these. Now, these have got the ball bands on, which basically means that this is a discontinued rather than anything else. As you can see, I've only got 5 balls, so it's less than I had of the batik squirrel. But I only paid £1 each for them, and it's Life Changers. Now, I think they have discontinued this because Stylecraft do a yarn that is called Life. Now, it's part wool, it's 75% acrylic and 25% wool. Now, but I really loved it, and I thought that'll make a lovely winter cardigan. Obviously don't have as much of it though. So I've oohed and ahed about which colour to get to go with it, and I went for this one. It only came this week. I bought it from the little wool shop online, and it's the Stylecraft Life DK, and this colour is Ever. Now, I did contemplate getting loads of different colours, but I thought, no, in the end I'll just go for one, try and make it as simple as I can. So I think they look okay together. I don't know if you can tell there, but I think they look okay together. So now I obviously haven't started it yet, because I was prevaricating about whether to do like do it in the other one, the Petite Swirl, and then when I changed my mind to this, I hadn't ordered the yarn, so I've only just got round to it. So this, I think, because at the moment I'm doing the fox for the baby that's due to be born at Christmas, and then I've got to do those 2 teddy bears for babies that are due in the early months of next year. So I'm going to get them done. I've done all the Christmas things I want to do so far, so I will probably start this somewhere around Christmas Day, when I've got the other things out of the way. If I can start it earlier, I will do. But obviously I'm going to have less of the variegated than I was going to do. So I'm just going to I think I'm going to do a couple of rows of each and see how it works up, because I can always finish with the solid colour, can't I, with the trimmings round. In fact, Jeanette and Karen and Dawn, if you're watching, do you think that's the best thing for me to do? Is, just go with a couple of lines each, rounds each, and then once I run out of this, just continue with the join up the back and round the edges in the plain colour. That's if you're watching, and if you've got time to think about it for me, that would be great. In fact, what does everybody else think? Has anybody else done one of these Hexagon cardigans? I know there's loads of different patterns. This one is obviously the Stylecraft pattern, but there's obviously the ones that's done by Crafting a Cuppa. So if any of you have done this, what do you think to that idea? I don't want to make it difficult. I just want to start with a plan of something easy. So that's all I can think of to do, because then when I've run out of this one, we will be getting to the edges. So let me know what you think. That's great. So that's those. I don't think of anything else to show you. Like I say, I'm on with the fox, and it is nearly done. I've just got the 2 legs and a tail to do, and I've done most of the facial expressions. I think I've done nearly everything on him. So I'm really looking forward to that. We didn't get to see Brian yesterday because he had other plans again, so we're going at the weekend. What else we're going to do? I think that'll be it then. That'll be the last time I see him before we see him at Christmas Eve. So that'll be great, won't it? Get that done. Oh, Shirley's here. Hello, Shirley. Are you going to come and see us? Come on. Come on. Come and see us. Come on. Come on, Shirley. You're going to come to your mum? Come on. Let's have a look at you. Oh, she's running away from me. She don't like it. Oh, well. Sorry about that. We nearly got her. We nearly got her then. So yeah, I think that's it then. I've got. So I will be back. Hopefully, either at the weekend or at the beginning of next week. And just hope you're all keeping well. You're crafting well. You're, you know, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you as soon as I can. Bye.